Hello, it's Voshy again. I made this video to explain how to kill bunker with a single melee hit without having to crit him. Getting a critical hit on bunker with melee it's a bit tricky because if you aim for that crit spot you will usually fall off the ledge and die. So I will explain what gear I'm using, what skill build I'm using, and finally explain the process and show how I did it. The only weapon you will need for this skill is the rapier. You will need a good droid shield, you will need a grenade to break your shield, you should use a melee damage relic because there's nothing better to put here, and a Shadow Ninja class mod with plus 46% melee damage and plus 6 backstab. The damage boost from backstab is what allows us to deal enough damage to kill him in a single hit without getting a critical hit, because with plus 6 backstab we get 88% boost in our complete damage, and that's pretty close to the boost we would get from critical, and we can't get the critical and backstab at the same time. So this is a nice replacement. It's easier to backstab him than to crit him, and it allows us to stay alive. Killing blow is completely unimportant here because we won't be using this. This is the skill build I'm using. It's a standard boss killing build, but it has a lot of stuff that we don't really need, like rising shot and follow through. We could be stacking both of those skills, but we just don't need to. Most of our damage comes from backstab, from execute, from kunai and deathmark, and from counter strike and ambush. This is my baddest rank if somebody is interested, and now let's show how it's done. So when a bunker first spawns, when you come up here, he will usually come either in this position or on the same position on the other side. I will first show how I do it on this side, and then on the other side is pretty much the same, but I will show where to stand. So we will be executing bunker from this point because we want to execute from under him, which allows us to get a backstab and allows us to land safely without falling off. So bunker will usually be on this position right up here or on this position. First thing we need to do is catch counter strike, and if we stand here, his turrets usually can't hit us so soon, so we want to stand somewhere around here. In my experience, this is the best position on this fence. Wait for him to give you counter strike, then enter the deception, go to this point, throw kunai at him, break your shields, and execute in this direction or in this direction, depends on where he's standing, which allows you to land safely here or here without dying. Now I'll show how to do it on the other side. If he comes to the other side, then you should catch counter strike on those boxes over there. So you just stand up here, wait for counter strike, and then go here and do everything else the same, so execute in this direction or this direction. The only problem that sometimes occurs is if when you spawn him and come up, he is already at this second position. So if you come up to somewhere around here and you already see him at that position, you will probably not be able to do this one hit kill because he doesn't stay there for a long time, and he will just start moving away when you are there to do it. Okay, I think that explains it, and let's see how I did it. So I run up to him, he spawns after I cross that point. I'm waiting to see what position he's gonna be in. I'm lucky this time because he just flies to his first position right away. I get counter strike pretty fast, go into deception, throw kunai, break my shields, and execute. And that's it. It does need a bit more of practice than the warrior one hit kill, because you just need to find that right angle to execute him so you don't fall down and die. But after a few practice runs, I think everybody with some melee zero experience will be able to do it. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope someone find it helpful again. I'm expecting your comments and feedback on Gearbox forum. If there's anything you want to see me do next, or you have any questions, please let me know. See you next time. Bye bye.